Scene 18. Pad Talk. Nothing is better than taking another step with your lover. Damn, this is heaven. Look at my mouth closely. Heaven. I lie on my side and watch Pran, who has been sound asleep for a whole day. It seems like he's not going to wake up anytime soon. I put my hand over his nose occasionally to make sure he's just sleeping, not dead. Ever since we knew each other, we've never been this close. Our daily routines are nothing but strange. When we work, we lose sleep. When we sleep, we do it as if we will never have another chance. The growling sound reminds me that my stomach has been empty since yesterday evening. The exhaustion from staying up with Pran every past night still lingers, but not as strong as my hunger. I tighten my arms around him. We actually slept on the opposite sides of the bed last night. After he let me touch him the way no one ever did, he got so embarrassed that his face turned so red. He forbade me to cross over the boundary in the form of a bolster for a night, though he hadn't appeared especially prude moments ago. It only meant that he was too shy to face me. Well, I was also shy, but I liked it. I kissed the sleeping guy gently on the shoulder. He's wearing an oversized basketball shirt, revealing his milky shoulder. I want to bite it so bad, but my stomach growls for the third time. I have no choice but to find something to eat before the sound interrupts the persons beside me. Yeah. Pran has been worried for multiple days, so I want him to rest. Today, I promise I'll be good boy by not making the room messy. I will wash the plate and glass I used thoroughly. I will take a proper shower and buy some food for him in the afternoon or evening once his energy is recharged. Pat, Mom wouldn't stop complaining. I stopped by my room at noon to find my sister packing her bag with the clothes from her closet, and she said to me in a tired voice, I know why Mom complained. Well, of course, I didn't come home for a whole month. I don't even remember the last time I went back to my house. Pran stayed here, so I stayed. Besides, every time we both decided to go home, we couldn't spend time together anyway. But going home didn't sound so tiresome since I could see him in his room from my window. I could bear my parents cursing particular neighbors. I still don't quite understand. Aside from running the same kind of business that grew in the same period and taking turns getting on the best company rankings every year, what made them despise each other to this extent? Asking the adults is no use. Mom only said that a lot of things happened before Par and I were born. As a result, even if Pran, my sister, and I were on good terms, we had to keep our distance from one another. I'm going home today, and you should too. Mom knows you've done many exams. They were just quizzes. Plus, my project is still ongoing. Talk to Mom yourself. Bar, please help me. Pran just submitted his project. I think he needs a rest. Why are you bringing him up? How can I leave him here? He's sleeping like a corpse. If he gets sick, Pat, this is not the first his first year being alone in the apartment, and he's been through the situation every semester. Why are you worried now? The situation has changed. Back then, we were just friends, and I never knew Pran's work would be so hardcore. Now that I've witnessed it, I can't let him be alone. Par, don't use that sweet tone with me. I've covered for you for several weeks. Just stay over for a night at home and come back here. I have two exams left. Don't make Mom rush here to drag you home. It'll be hell if she sees Pran. There are only a few reasons that can make me back down. One of them is to protect Pran from my mother. Just go. In the late afternoon, I bought fried pork with garlic from a food stall near the apartment for Pran. He woke up and washed up in the bathroom. Lured by the food smell, Pran came back out before he could take a shower. He looked painfully drained, not a single hint of the old dreamy pran oppa. I put the food on a plate and passed him a spoon and fork. Now he's just sitting there and savoring his meal. Where did you buy this? Auntie Cow? Right. It's really good today. Lots of meat. I ordered extra pork. The fried egg is under the rice. It slid down there when I pour everything on the plate. I finished my portion before Pran was awake. He nods as a thank you when I fill his glass with water. Pat, did you do something wrong? Why are you oddly nice today? What? I'm just a nice guy. The truth is, I heard garlic helps boost sexual stamina, and so do eggs. That's why I'm giving them to my lover. If he gets horny, I will take care of it. But I'm not asking for more right now. I feel bad seeing how worried he is. When are you going home? This evening. I'll be off after Par's done shopping for shoes with her friends. I'll be back tomorrow evening. Are you sure you can stand being separated from me? Take your time. Really? Yeah. You're supposed to say, really. No, I can't finish the lyrics. What an old song. The song can be compared to this. Can I touch you, baby? Shut up, I'm eating. He always tells me off when blushing. I can't help but laugh, enjoying the sight of his frown. I move my hand forward and touch his fingertips. Pran quickly grabs the fork, though he's been eating with only the spoon. Why don't you play with me, Pran? Don't be so demanding. I'm tired. Is your body aching? You slept a lot. Yeah. Pran tilts his head. I get off my seat to massage him from the back. He continues eating quietly as I stop messing with him. You're stiff. I didn't know you know how to massage. I used to massage Amma before she passed away. Your family is weird, Pran says. I lift my eyebrows, still massaging him. You call your grandma Amma, but you call your parents dad and mom. Like, are your family Chinese or not? Don't think I'm only half human, half God. I also have a little bit of Chinese blood. My dad is practically Chinese, but my mom overpowers him. She doesn't want me to call them Pa and Ma, saying we live in Thailand and we're Thai. She prefers being addressed in Thai. She's not mixed? No, I answer, pressing my thumbs along his muscles. Pran is full but stays put. Why don't you take a shower to freshen up? Right. Take the key on the fridge. I think I need more sleep. I nod in understanding and bend down to hug him from behind. I wrap my arms around him and the chair, resting my chin on his shoulder. Pran doesn't seem to be as stiff as before as he leaned his head on my shoulder. Wanna take a shower together? As if. I'll scrub your back. Pervert. I won't do anything. Just this once, I promise. Pran laughs a little. I raise one of his arms, slid my head under it, and lift his body up. Pran yells and hits my back. He's heavy but still endurable. I said no! What does this once even mean? I laugh, kneel down, and lock both of us in the bathroom. Once I've put Pran down, I plant my hands on the wall, forming a small cage to keep him in place. We hold each other gazes with our lips curling up. Our eyes are sparkling, shy yet challenging. I'm going to kiss you. No refuse detected. That means Pran is willing to do this with me. Is school so stressful, Pat? Our family is having dinner together after. I guess I should give up on counting the months. Dad, Mom, Par and me and our favorite dishes all over the table. My bowl contains a mountain of rice that I probably won't finish. Dad and Mom are obviously thrilled that I came home after a long while. Par visited us once in a while, but you never turned up. I'm busy. It's my last year after all. I guess so. Look at you, so burnt out. You resemble pandas. What an awful sight. Come on, Mom, it's normal for a man. A man who lost sleep from keeping another man company at night. I mumble those words in my mind. Par seems surprised with my appearance, even. I did tell Pat to go to bed early, Mom. Must have studied hard. I wonder. Sister's voice turns high pitched, eyeing me in doubt. She can't complain about how I kept bothering Pran at his apartment. Otherwise, Dad and Mom will tear us siblings into pieces. It's because you don't find someone to take care of you. And when you did, you can find a decent girl. You'll be graduating soon. Yet you never introduce anyone to us. You won't have time to get yourself a wife once you start working, Pat. I don't need one. Park can take care of me. She's a girl. She's going to marry someone and move out one day. But you're going to be here with a wife to look after you. Anyway, I went to a religious ceremony at the temple the other day and saw Duwang. Do you remember Duwang, Pat? I scoop a blood jelly from chicken coconut soup with my spoon and put it in a bowl, nodding along. And do you remember Punch? She used to play with you in Par every weekend. I do. We went to the same cram school. She's grown up and very gorgeous. She studies in Chiang Mai right now. What a well-mannered girl. I'm so happy for Duwang. Right. Par kicks me under the table. When I look up and see Mom's gratified gaze, I raise my eyebrow in confusion. So? I didn't know you'd come here today. If I'd known, I would have invited Duwang and Punch to join our dinner. For old time's sake. Old times? I wasn't even close to Punch. It's so that you can be closer to her. I glance at Dad, who shrugs without any comment. It's typical for Chinese families to find a bride for their son. I mean, yes, my dad is half Chinese, but didn't he get rid of this matter by marrying to my Thai mom? Why are they bringing back the tradition in my generation? Are you suggesting arranged marriage? Why did you put it that way? You're single, aren't you? I just want you to try getting along with her. Mom, in this day and age, don't be ridiculous. What ridiculous? Mom giggles, incredibly pleased. Punch is so cute, Pat. Just wait and see. When you meet her, you'll ask me to prepare a wedding right away. Besides, she seemed interested when I mentioned you. It's not like I want to rush things. Anyway, you two can take time learning more about each other. I glance at Par. My sister gives me a docile smile and holds up her palms to decline that she tricked me into coming home to be paired up with Mom's best friend's daughter who grew up together. Mom, it's too soon to discuss this subject. I'm not even at the crucial age of 25. If I still don't have a lover by then, we'll talk about this again. That's what I thought. You two can start as friends and get married in the next few years. Mom scoops out a blood jelly from the delicious chicken coconut soup and places it in my bowl. I look at the brown cube and feel like screaming. You could have just ripped my heart out and boiled it for a meal. It's a good idea, though. I excused myself and went to my room after dinner, looking all awkward. My sister is lying on the bed. She shakes a water marble and watches the glitter inside fall down slowly by gravity. Her eyes follow it with no worries while I'm fidgeting, spinning in my chair. My thoughts are all jumbled. At least the girl mom recommended is better than the ones you've dated until now. Are you kidding me? Who's kidding? I mean it. This is not okay. I have someone I like. Seriously? Who? Don't tell me it's that witch Nat. You really hate her, huh? Yes, I hate her. Don't make me say anything more, or you might misunderstand that I envy her. Par cuts short, but she's still curious. I hesitate whether I should tell her or not. But this is Par. It should be alright. Who is it? Do I know her? You do. You friend? It's weird. You don't have many you don't have any female friends for the record. Yeah, it's my friend. I ruffled my hair, wishing to pull it all out. Well, friend isn't the right term. I don't know. Why didn't you tell mom earlier? You're always like this. I couldn't. Hey, if you don't say it, then be prepared to marry Punch. Mom isn't so strict that she won't approve of other girls, Pat. She's just worried as you've been single for quite some time since you were deceived by that girl during high school years. My lover is a guy, Par. One thing came out, and I'm not sure how to tell her the other one. Par stiffens, looking at me in disbelief. Are you gay? If that's how you call men who like men, I guess I am. Don't joke with me. This is not a laughing matter. Why would I joke about this? I'm freaking stressed out. Just tell mom you like guys then. That's only the tip of an iceberg. The problem is the identity of my boyfriend. I sigh deeply and meet my sister's eyes. Then I slide forward in my chair until I can grab her knees. I hold her gaze and muster up the courage to get the words out. You gotta help me, Par. I'm dating Pran. Ah, why wasn't I this sharp when taking the exams? Whoa. Damn you, Par. How did you find out? Come on, you two clung to each other like glue. Besides, when you had a fight back then, both of you took it so seriously that it was unusual for just friends. It was only just a guess, though. I never thought it'd be true. We both sighed simultaneously, finally grasping the real problem here. What do we do now? I don't know. If I knew, I wouldn't be this stressed. Is Pran scary when jealous? Why don't you try explaining it to him? If Pran can accept it, you might get married just for show and stay in a relationship with him. Bar. Can you stand it if your lover is involved with someone else? Plus, Pran gives me the cold shoulder when he's jealous. I won't even have a chance to explain anything at that point. When Nat was in the picture, Pran avoided me and snapped at me at times. However, he hurt me the most when he stopped to buy a corn. Okay, it's normal to spend time with a friend during difficult times, but couldn't he hang out with someone else aside from that punk? There's no way out, Par. Since when? I'm curious. Well, I've had a crush on him for ages. I confess for the first time. I can't tell her when it started though. But I was certain about my feelings only recently. My dear brother. Oh, am I watching Romeo and Juliet right now? Not that one, Par. I don't want to die at the end. And I doubt Pran would kill himself to join my death. I'm way more pathetic than Romeo. Still joking, huh? Who says I'm joking? I'm dead serious. Both of us sit in the same position. We rest our heads in our palms, trying to come up with some solution. What the hell should we do, Pat? I exhale and tilt my head. If I could figure it out myself, why would I ask your freaking help? Keep on dating him and I die. Break up with him and I die. Why is my life so tough? End of scene 18.